However, I would like to focus on one of the most interesting cases for us, and that is the one in San Jose dos Campos. And that is because this is one in which we have been working already for some time to try to see the implementation. And we will go also in Nagos now to continue our conversations towards the successful implementation of the program. So I would like to give you a very short view about how implementing such a program looks like. Well, this is the area where the PC3 will be implemented, all right? So this is our region of interest. In this region, we will make also some assessment to determine which is the best slum, to call it somehow, or slum vicinity where the PC3 can be eventually implemented. Once a location is selected, we start developing partnerships with the local institutions like university, manufacturing companies, because you need a very stable network to get this initiative off the ground. So, once you have defined this, you can try to determine, for example, a cultural center that will act as a physical infrastructure where the PC3 is going to be implemented. And once that is done, we can install some of the devices that are required for that. Of course, on computers, but also some 3D printing devices as well. And after having done all of that, we are ready to go into the program. So let's see how the program looks like. At the beginning, we are going to try to look for as many BOP as possible interested in joining. However, because of the limitation of resources, we will focus on only 30 participants that can join the program in this case. It costs a lot of money. To do that, we will filter them, and we are still discussing which is going to be the exact criterion for doing so. Once we have our participants, we will try to encourage them to form in groups, such that the more creative ones and the more entrepreneur ones can join together with the hope of developing a successful business. Then they will engage into both product co-creation and business co-venture together with their local community. It is about solving unattended needs. You have to keep that in mind. And of course, in between, they will follow some specialized courses to improve some soft competencies. And if everything goes well, we will have been able to transform some BOP, although it's not a very nice way to call them like that, but anyway, some people, let's say, into what we call a business embryo. And a business embryo is like the first seed that can eventually become a real business. All right? PC3, in a nutshell, it's a business pre-incubator. It is pre-incubator because it's focusing on the very first steps of developing a business when the business doesn't even exist, but just people with innovative ideas. Number two, it's about supporting BOP innovators. So it's not about supporting everybody, no. It's about supporting the people that have innovative ideas. Why? On the one hand, because there's a limitation of resources, but on the other hand, because it's very important to try to create new businesses that have the potential of becoming SMEs. SMEs have the potential also of bringing most development. Hiring, for example, new people, developing new capabilities, developing new knowledge. So it's very important to keep in mind the focus of SMEs. And last but not least, we want to do that by co-creating new products and eventually also some services. Well, that was it. Thank you very much for your attention.